looks over on the plains of the isle on the north side. He left the raptor pack after he was assigned to go out hunting. He looks across trying to see if there are any easy prey to find. But it is almost autumn, so it looks like most of the prey has gone in to start gathering resources. He continues to search. He looks over on a rock. Does he even get a better view? So far, nothing. The thing is, the raptor pack hasn't eaten in a while. And with the new hatchlings about to come, finding food is the #1 priority. After a long day of scurrying, Green decides to take shade under a tree. He's been hunting for several hours, and now he needs rest. He's a Utah raptor, and they can run very fast, but they don't have much stamina. But that's when he hears a sound, a distant sound that's coming closer and closer towards him. A juvenile Spinosaurus. Spinos don't really roam this far to the Northlands. They either stay in the plains, the jungle, or the wetlands. There's never been one on the north side. But looking into its coloration, it turns out that it has blended into the woodland habitats, meaning it's been born here and raised. With the darker skin tone, it must have been a female. Usually females, and this female is extremely daunting. It slowly starts to move outwards. He's ready for a fight if he needs to. But he doesn't jump in full in action, because he doesn't want to severely injure himself, or even worse. The Spino looks around. She also must be trying to look for a meal. Most carnivores are. There isn't really much. And as winter comes, you need to start saving as much food as possible. The Spino keeps walking towards Green's direction without knowing. As the Spino walks, Green jumps out. The Spino is knocked back. He manages to get up though, and looks back on Green. Green's lying there, still unconscious from the knockback. Before the Spino can get a bite, Green kicks the Spino with his legs. He roams over and gives a bite, the Spino a big bite on the neck. The Spino roars in pain. He's a juvenile, so Green can handle. Soon enough, with the last dying breath, the Spino dies. This is an achievement for Green. He's never taken a carnivore down by himself, especially a carnivore that was bigger than him. But that's when he found a solution. He could just use the Spino as a meal instead. This time, Spino could probably last the entire pack, including the hatchlings, for several weeks. He goes on and drags the body. After dragging the Spino's body for several miles, Green is starting to become exhausted. The thing is, he's very far from the nest and still ways to go. He had to take several breaks while dragging the Spino's body. It might be a better option to call the pack and eat the body himself, but who will care for the eggs back at the nest? Green decides to just keep pulling. The thing is, this is probably the best meal they could probably get. Well, it's starting to become dawn, and Green is starting to get hungry. He hasn't eaten the entire day, or for a week this matter. He's tempted to eat, but he doesn't know what the male would think. Especially Silver. Silver usually punishes him merely if he takes a bite of the food when he catches it. But he decides he's extremely hungry anyway, and if he wants to pull the body westward, he needs more strength. He goes in. He's just vigorously biting the Spino's body. He's extremely hungry. And the thing is, he starts to lose control and cannot control himself without eating. He starts eating more and more of the body, till all there's remaining is a neck and the rest. He might not have eaten a lot, but he definitely knows that the rest of the pack will punish him severely. Mostly nick at him. He's tempted to eat some more, but he knows that he has several more raptors he needs to feed. He has to continue pulling the prey to sustain his raptor pack.